Let's say you make $10,000 every single day. Not per month, per day. That's $300,000 per month, which already puts you in the top 0.1% of earners globally. You're living better than 99.9% of humanity. Private jets are within reach, luxury penthouses are affordable. You've made it by every normal definition of success. Now here's the reality check that'll ruin your mood. At $10,000 per day, it would take you 274 years to reach $1 billion. You'd need to start earning in the year 1750, back when George Washington was a teenager and the Industrial Revolution hadn't even begun. And keep that income streak going uninterrupted until today, just to hit $1 billion. No vacations, no sick days, no market crashes, just a consistent 10 grand per day for nearly 3 centuries. So clearly, earning your way to $1 billion through traditional income is mathematically ridiculous. God! The numbers don't work, the timeline doesn't work, human lifespans barely work. You need a completely different approach. And that's where things get interesting. You need to start a company, but not just any company. Tech startups are the obvious play here, because software has margins that would make a drug cartel jealous. Build an app, get users, pray that venture capitalists throw money at you before you run out of ramen. Mark Zuckerberg went from college dropout to billionaire in 4 years with Facebook. That's less time than most people spend getting a degree they'll never use. He was 23 when he crossed the $1 billion mark. The catch is that for every Zuckerberg, there are 10,000 founders whose apps got downloaded 17 times, mostly by their mothers and a few bots. But let's say your app actually works. You build the next viral sensation, something sticky, something addictive, something that makes people forget they have real lives to live. You need 100 million users spending an average of $10 each. Or you could go the advertising route and sell their attention to the highest bidder like every other platform. Spotify took 15 years to make Daniel Ek a billionaire. Instagram took Kevin Systrom about 3 years before Facebook bought it for $1 billion, which is honestly the fastest exit strategy ever recorded. Build something huge, sell it to someone with deeper pockets, and let them worry about making it profitable. Here's where it gets complicated. Most countries won't let you speed run your way to $1 billion without consequences. China mints billionaires faster than any other nation on Earth, but the government also has a habit of making them disappear if they get too loud about it. Jack Ma founded Alibaba and became the richest person in China, then criticized financial regulators and vanished from public view for 3 months. He came back significantly quieter. So maybe pick a country where speaking your mind doesn't result in mandatory re-education. The United States has produced the most billionaires historically, with tech, finance, and real estate being the holy trinity of extreme wealth. Europe has luxury goods dynasties that have been printing money since before your great-grandparents were born. Bernard Arnault runs LVMH and bounces between being the first and second richest person alive, depending on which day you check. His path involved acquiring every prestigious brand he could get his hands on and consolidating an empire built on selling handbags that cost more than cars. Now, if starting a company sounds like too much work, there's always the inheritance route. But that requires being born into the right family, which you've presumably already failed at if you're watching this. So let's talk about actual strategies that might work within a single human lifetime. Elon Musk sold Zip2 for $22 million, rolled that into X.com, which became PayPal, sold PayPal for $180 million, then dumped everything into SpaceX and Tesla when both companies were on the verge of bankruptcy. He became a billionaire in his early 30s by betting everything on industries that everyone said were impossible. Reusable rockets, mass-market electric cars, flamethrowers for some reason. Cryptocurrency created more billionaires faster than any asset class in history, and also destroyed more fortunes just as quickly. The Winklevoss twins turned their Facebook settlement money into a Bitcoin empire and became billionaires when the price exploded. Sam Bankman-Fried built a $30 billion exchange called FTX and lost it all in about 3 days when everyone realized it was held together with duct tape and fraud. He's currently in prison, which is probably not the outcome you're looking for. But then there's Changpeng Zhao, better known as CZ, who founded Binance and became a billionaire in roughly 7 months. Most people can't lose weight in 7 months, and this guy built the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange from his laptop while moving between countries to avoid regulators. He launched Binance in July 2017 during the crypto boom, processed billions in trading volume daily and watched his net worth explode past $1 billion before the year was even over. That's faster than any tech startup, any IPO, any traditional business model ever recorded. Of course, he also recently spent 4 months in prison for money laundering violations, so the lesson here is that moving at light speed in unregulated markets comes with consequences. Still, 7 months to $1 billion is genuinely insane. Build a platform, a product, or a piece of infrastructure that becomes essential to modern life. Scale it globally before anyone realizes what you're doing, and hope you maintain control long enough to see the valuation spike. The average time from startup to billion-dollar valuation is 7 years if you're extraordinarily lucky and in the right sector at the right time with the right team and the right market conditions. Most people never get there. Most companies die before their second birthday.